Hello. It's been a long time really since we posted a proper video, and we've started the conversion of Shaggy prematurely because of lockdown really. So I just wanted to post a quick update of an update to sort of let you know where we've got to. So just put my finger in a load of grease for the sliding door. Lovely. So anyway, we were lucky enough to just have had some consultation with Greg Virgo, the legend that he is, and he's helped us to spec out what we needed to get for the van in terms of solar panels, batteries, gas bottle, B2B, all that sort of stuff. So thanks to Greg, he's been an absolute diamond in terms of like advice and just being there when we needed him. So that has been a massive help because I just didn't really know where to start in terms of specking that out. So for those of you who don't know, Shaggy is a 1981 VW Type 25. He is a Devon conversion, so he was originally, this was a pop top, a side elevating pop top from this side. So we bought this Holdsworth roof a little while ago, and again we were going to do this end of the year. We were going to use him for the summer, but we thought, it's with what the time in our hands, we might as well get it done. So we were a little bit daunted by removing the roof, but we eventually went for it, and it actually wasn't too bad a job. Getting this new roof, off the structure that it came on, because basically, just flip the camera around, the guy just cut the old van at the top of all these points here and sent us that full metalwork. So yeah, that was a bit tricky, and that had been siliconed like within an inch of its life, so we had to spend a long time getting rid of that. But once we realised what was going on, it was fairly straightforward. And getting our old roof off was reasonably straightforward. Just took a little bit of work, and we were worried about the weight, but it actually wasn't too bad either. That, believe it or not, has gone to Spain already. That was purchased immediately that it was available, and was collected during the lockdown that we were in, and sent off to Spain. And then we fitted the new roof, so it's been Sikaflex all the way around. So we've gone all the way around there with Sikaflex, the black adhesive 221, and then we've got screws in the back here. And then again it's stuck down in the gutters, which went down really well, and then I've put a row of tech bolts basically across there just to stop the front end lifting up while we drive. Haven't tested it yet obviously because we haven't really been driving him while we were in lockdown, but I don't really see it going anywhere. I had the roof ratchet strapped through the windows, through the sliding door, for like 5 days while it's set, and obviously we just left it to set without moving it anywhere. We've had a considerable amount of welding done, as you can imagine, on an old Type 25. We've had this louvered window put in. We've had the rear valance behind the bumper done, and then this side started off as a inner and outer seal, but actually became an entire side of the van. So that's all been done. There's a few little patches that I've done for a bit of character, things like this. Nothing too drastic, and we've patched some bits on the front in terms of where there was rust before around the windscreen, things like that. Changed the headlights to LED, so they're angel eye, indicate, side light, obviously the light bar on it, but we've since taken all that stuff's been, apart headlights obviously still wired up, but the bar isn't because we've been doing the conversion. So we decided that because it's just the two of us now, we didn't really need a rock and roll bed. We wanted a new cooker because the stuff that was in here was obviously 35 years old. Not too bad, but some of the gas fittings are starting to leak, and other bits are going on. So we've decided to sort of completely revamp the interior. But one of the most important things we wanted was a fixed bed. So today we built ourselves a fixed bed. We've used Dodo mat sound deadening all the way through the metalwork. This side hasn't been done yet because we've got the gas bottle to go in there, and I've obviously got to cut holes in bits and pieces. This behind the coffee sacks there, everything has been insulated and vapor barriered and fully taped off. We've used auto carpet across all of these sections here. This side is done and cupboards have been made and lined, so that's all good to go. We've got the insulation on the roof there. Another window will go in here once we get more Sikaflex arrive, and this will be a second cupboard. You see we use some insulated thermal mats as we just had them lying around, so we figured they would be good for the roof insulation rather than, you know, anything more serious. So we managed to get that one done, obviously while this space was open, whereas this one is the headlining. So getting in that cupboard and putting the lining up with the self-adhesive spray was well, that was fun. So yeah, plywood the floor. We've plywooded the floor as well all the way through. So that's all done, insulated and Dodomat underneath there. We used the Dodomat hex. Got a little bit to fill in there, but we're going to put some plywood lengths sheets up here basically to fill this back end in. We are going to keep a walkthrough so we can get in and out as we need to, but we're going to sort of try and enclose this area a little bit more. Sink, two burner hob, and a bit of work surface will be in there. That's all going to be brand new. We've purchased all that. We've got 260 watt solar panels on the roof to go on the roof. 2 brand new leisure batteries to go in, all courtesy of Greg's input. So that was, you know, again, super helpful from him, which we really appreciate. Again, we've done water carpet in here and then finished these sections, and we finished the back water carpet all the way along as well, and all down there. This has obviously been left. We're still working on a few bits, but this has been left so that obviously we can access the engine panel. So that's the access panel. But this is also going to be probably going to put on some gas struts so that we can fold this up and sit in the front and obviously lean up against that. Maybe, you know, read, chill, you know, whatever we want to do. Some bigger wheels and tyres, well, you know, slightly bigger to go on, and then obviously we've got the whole paint to do on the outside and a bit more to do up there. Just got to refurbish this window. Actually refurbished the wrong window, but I refurbished one to put in, realised I had the windows the wrong way around, so that one went in instead. We did away with the seal and just Sikaflexed it to the fiberglass, and again pulled that type a couple of ratchet straps, and that's done that. So yeah, not very good at making concrete plans in terms of like what we will or aren't doing, so we tend to just do a bit at a time. Obviously with this weekend we should have been at or coming up to going to Camp Quirky, but you know, what can you do? So yeah, we decided to keep ourselves sane by doing this. So in terms of future plans, obviously we've still got this interior build to do. We will be trying to film a bit more. I know we're not quite in the habit of filming or how to film or what to do, but again, good advice from Greg the other day was just film. Use your phone. You know, we bought cameras and other bits and pieces, but just using my phone is going to be good enough, I think, for the time being, just to get some bits up and running. Shaggy the van has to go back to London. So we had a new engine fitted about 4 or 5 months ago, and we've done the 500-mile run-in. He should have gone back to have his 500-mile service just before lockdown, but we decided to cancel that, which was, in hindsight, has been a great decision because he's been here safe with us and we've been able to do this interior build. So once lockdown lifts enough or is lifted fully or whatever, he'll go back and have his 500-mile service. At that point, we are going to change the carburetor because the carb that we had originally was refitted to our new engine, but isn't very good. Unfortunately, the chokes are very seized and they make him run really badly for a long time until they sort of loosen up. So as we've spent a fortune on a new engine, we might as well spend another few £100 on a carb and make it all just absolutely perfect. Yeah, we're planning to live in the van full time, certainly travel a lot, NC 500 and Ireland and then Europe and Portugal and other places like that. So, we're just planning on really doing a lot of travelling. So we want it to be absolutely reliable and right. We stuck with the original air-cooled, although he was originally water-cooled. He was air when we got him, so we've continued with the air-cooled. So he's got a 2-litre air-cooled engine with a single carburetor, and he runs absolutely fine, obviously, during the running. Just this little issue with the carb. And that is pretty much that. Oh, and then the other thing that's going to happen is he's going to go off and have some power steering fitted because it's just... I don't know if any of you ever driven one of these. It's not so bad for me, but the wife struggles with the steering. So we're going to get one of the power steering systems fitted. They're pretty reasonably priced compared to the money we spent so far. Again, it's not, we might as well just go the whole hog and get it done properly. So yeah, as I say, I just wanted to post a quick update. Not that we've got many followers or anything at the moment, but just for those that are interested. And we will continue to build, and hopefully we will see all of you on the road very soon when we get the freedom to travel back. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Stay safe. stay on lockdown, and check back soon for more videos. Thanks very much.